Hello guys, if you want to learn how you can make 70 to 100K in the next few months, per year of course, please watch this video. Welcome guys. Today we're going to talk about QA, about quality assurance, about the profession of software QA testing. We're going to talk about the industry, about the salaries, about what we do at work, and of course, how we can help you with that. So, software quality assurance, QA, is basically making sure that everything looks, works, and feels good. For example, if you have a mobile application on your phone or a web application like a website on your desktop or your laptop, someone created this, someone designed it, someone created it, and us software QA testers or software QA engineers, we basically are making sure that everything looks, works, and feels according to what was designed, according to the requirements. Is this course for you? So first of all, you need to start a career in tech. You also are looking to get a job within the next 2 to 4 months, because this course is 1 month program, after which the job search is going to take between 1 to 3 months for those that are following instructions. You also need to be available to work in the United States. It could be a green card, it could be a citizenship, it could be any kind of work authorization that allows you to work anywhere, anytime, without limitations and without sponsorship. You need to speak English on the level that people understand you and you can understand others. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need accent, doesn't matter. What's important is that others can understand you and you can understand others. You also need to be ready to accept an offer of 70 to 100K, because that's the salaries in our industry. What you don't need any technical background. You don't need any computer science degree. You don't need to know coding, and you don't need to learn coding, especially for manual QA, about which we are talking today. You also don't need to buy any equipment. As long as you can watch those videos and hear us and see us, that's good enough. So no reason to buy pricey equipment. Why you should choose a career in QA? So according to Indeed.com, the annual salary for QA jobs ranges from $54,000 to $105,000 across the nation. Now, this is just the ranges of the average, but we don't really care about the average, because we are going to prepare you much better than the average. I'm sharing my screen with you right now and showing you a website called Glassdoor.com. Once you go to Glassdoor.com, you can search salaries and you can search for software QA engineer, for example, in San Jose. You will see that the average salary is going to be $88,000. Now, it's only the average. We actually going to teach you how you can make even more. Our graduates in San Jose making 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100, and even more K in the San Jose area. But it's across the country. So anywhere you go, you will find a lot of jobs, a lot of positions, and you will be able to make 70 to 100K. For example, in New York, the average shows $73,000, but try to explain it to our graduates that are making in New York 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100K. Same goes in Chicago, and same goes in pretty much most of big cities. We also have graduates in Chicago, and they're making between 70 to 100K. Now, other areas I'm going to talk up in the next slides. I just want you to see that there are a lot of jobs. If you go to dice.com and you search for software QA engineer, and all of you are going to become software QA engineers after this 1 month program, you will see a lot of jobs. I'm not saying that all of those jobs are going to fit 100% to you. No, I believe that maybe 80% of those jobs are going to ask for more skills, more tools, but 60% out of those eventually will hire someone like you, a manual QA, for those jobs, because someone who knows automation, Java, Python, Selenium, WebDriver, and other things that are mentioned in those job descriptions, they will never talk to anyone for less than 100, 105K. And we are talking about salaries between 70 to 100K. That's why eventually those jobs in many cases will get to manual QA engineers. So if you go to Denver, you will see, for example, more than 600 positions. If you go to any big city in United States, you will see a lot of positions. Right now in New York, more than 900 positions. In Los Angeles, for example, we're going to see also more than 700 positions. And again, you can go to your area and search and see that are a lot of positions. If you see more than 200, 300 positions, it means that there are a lot of jobs and a lot of demand. Now, today, it doesn't really matter where you're located because most jobs are remote. So you don't really even need to work from the office in most of the cases right now. So that's pretty much the situation across the country. So even if you're in your area, you don't have a lot of jobs, you still can get remote job basically anywhere. And our graduates are getting jobs across the country. For example, in New York, getting jobs in Texas getting jobs from New Jersey, or vice versa, or San Francisco in LA, or San Diego, or in Seattle, or Chicago. You got the point. Now, the benefits of QA jobs include, it's very easy to learn, super simple, very straightforward. Anyone can learn it very quick. The actual job you can learn pretty much in a few days, but in order to be prepared to pass the interview, to impress the hiring manager, to get maximum rate in minimum time, you need to do our 1 month course. The compensation is very good. It's 70 to 100K. The stress levels are usually very low in most of the jobs. You don't need a computer science degree. It's a shortcut into the IT world, and there are opportunities for career growth. So for example, if you want to grow, you can go to become more technical, to go into automation and make much more than 100K, but it's not for everyone. You also can go into management and leadership. It's also not for everyone, but you definitely have those two options for you. You can work remotely since the COVID situation. Most jobs in IT right now are remote, and our graduates are enjoying it. We don't know how long it's gonna last, but meanwhile, they're all remote. Most of them are remote right now. As you saw before, a lot of QA jobs around the United States. According to Forbes, QA considered one of the happiest jobs. If you Google it, QA, happiest job, Forbes, you will see article about it. Now we have different titles for this job. Some actually gonna get a title of QA engineer, software test engineer, software QA engineer, QA analyst, QA tester, manual tester, functional tester, UI tester, black box tester, test analyst, quality engineer. It's in most cases are about exactly the same job. And after this 1 month course, you will be able to apply to all of those. Now, regarding our QA course at Jobeasy, you will get intensive practical training from industry experts. Our teachers are from Facebook, Apple, Intel, Google, QA managers, QA leads, software QA engineers that are going to share their tips and tricks and knowledge with you to help you get your maximum rate in minimum time. You will also get an internship with references that will really help your resume, because nowadays nobody really wants to hire anyone without experience. That's why you will join an internship in the middle of your basically program, or at the end of your 1 month program, when you actually going to join a real internship where you're going to practice what you learned, and you will learn definitely everything you need in order to tell about your project, about what did you do at work, about your team, about the tools that you were using, about the platform, the devices, and other things that you need for the interview. Of course, you will also get the experience starting from the beginning of the internship and until you get the job, you will definitely get enough experience in order to apply for jobs that are offering more than 70K. Most of you guys will be able to make 70 to 100K. I will talk about the areas and the salaries in the next slides. It's very convenient online sessions and one-on-one calls with mentors. The session is going to be online, live. You can ask questions. We're going to answer them at the end of the lessons. And in case that you cannot attend live, you can always watch the recordings that are going to be sent to you after each lesson, and you can watch it anytime that works best for you. So if the time doesn't work well, you can watch it anytime that you want, in the morning, in the evening, in the lunchtime, during weekends, whenever you want. Also, after you graduate the program, you will have one-on-one calls with mentors that are going to make sure that you are following the right steps, that you are following the instructions, that you are prepared for the interview, and that you're ready to start your job search. Then they will help you with the resume, with your LinkedIn, and definitely going to guide you. We also going to have graduate meetings where we're going to answer your questions and help you and support you. We also going to have assistance with job applications. Basically, if you will need help applying for jobs, we're going to be there for you as well. We're going to teach you how to apply yourself, but if you will need extra help, we're going to be here for you. I always recommend to apply yourself, but again, if you will need our help, we're going to be here for you. Our guarantee, you pay us nothing but a small commitment, which is a registration fee, until you get hired. About the exact amount of the fee, you will talk to our career advisors and they will give you the updated rate. If you don't get a job in tech and you won't owe us anything, if you will get a job and you will make less than 25 per hour, you will not owe us anything, okay? And regarding the registration fee and the prices, the career advisors going to answer those questions really soon once you're going to submit the form to us. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about our instructors. We have Yuri Sokolov with more than 7 years of experience in QA. He's a QA lead at Google. We have Patrick Sibenthal with more than 6 years of experience as software QA engineer at Facebook and Intel. We have me, Max Lobochanski, with more than 7 years of experience in quality assurance at Apple, Intel, and other Silicon Valley companies. I was a software QA engineer. We have Natalia Atif. She's a QA manager with more than 10 years of experience at companies like Intel, Apple, and other Silicon Valley companies. Lana Levinson with more than 8 years of experience in manual and automated testing. She's a senior software development engineer in test. Alex Vastovich with more than 7 years of experience in QA manager at United Power and other Silicon Valley companies. You are welcome to connect to us on LinkedIn and see more about our experience. We have a lot of success stories. Our graduates are working in the top companies like Google, Apple, Amazon, Slack, Samsung, Facebook, Uber, Salesforce, Intel, Nike, Verizon, AT&T, and much, much more. Already more than 100 companies. And I actually want to show you really quick our website, Jobeasy. If you go here and you click Insights, Success Stories, you can watch the videos of our graduates telling you more about their experience, about their path, about their jobs, and about their interviews. I highly recommend you to watch those videos to better understand who we are and what we do and how we help people to get an awesome jobs. Regarding our next slide, our graduates are working already in 22 states, guys, across the country. This is the map. This is the average salary in green, while we show you the average salary of our graduates in those areas. Our graduates are making on average much more than the average person. Okay, it seems like around 16K more than the average person. So in Washington state, we have graduates making between 70 to 100K. Oregon, 80 to 90. California, 70 to 100K. In LA, we recently got 100K as well. San Diego, 70 to 80K. In Texas, 70 to 80K. As well, Miami, Atlanta, Columbus, Ohio, Philadelphia, Milwaukee, Syracuse, making 70 to 80K. In the big cities like New York, New Jersey, Chicago, Seattle, San Francisco, San Jose, and LA, you can make between 70 to 100K. Boston, 80 to 90K. If you live in other areas, it's probably 70 to 80K. Now, what we actually do at work, guys, it's very simple, very easy. We are basically looking for issues. We're looking for problems, and we report those problems. Remember when something didn't work or crash or looked weird or strange, and when you used your mobile phone application or maybe on your website? That's what we do. We search for those problems and we report those. If you want to see more what we do at work, we're going to show during lesson number 1. So we find those issues, we report those issues, we send those issues to developers, developers fix it, send it back to us, and we go to the new version and make sure that those issues were fixed. That's our job. Very simple. The QA course is 4 weeks online program with one-on-one mentoring after you graduate. It's Sunday to Thursday, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, which is 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. In case you cannot do it during those hours, you can always watch the you can always watch the recordings anytime that works best for you. You mainly pay us after you've been hired. The first lesson is completely free. You are all welcome. After that, there is an application fee, registration fee, and the tuition will be a % out of your salary only when you are hired. If you want to know the tuition and the percentage, just speak to our career advisor and he will tell you the updated price. If you don't get a job in QA, you won't owe us anything. Or you also can pay our discounted upfront payment when you just pay one amount and you don't pay anything else, not a percentage of your salary, not the registration fee, you just pay one amount. What is the amount? You will know from the career advisor. He will tell you the updated rate. You also have an opportunity to take the Tech Career Bundle where you get not only manual QA, but also automation and DevOps. It's not for everyone. It's just for those that are willing to make much more than 100K and are ready for something much more complicated, challenging, and you definitely will need much more motivation and time to learn that. Because automation will take at least 3 4 months to learn, and it's going to be much more complicated than manual QA, which is very simple and very straightforward, and everyone can do that. Basically, once you take the bundle, you also pay the registration fee and a percentage out of your salary or the upfront payment. If you want to hear more about that, you can talk to our career advisors. You can email support@jobeasy.co, but what I recommend you guys is going to our website, Jobeasy, clicking the reserve your seat now button, and you just put your first name, your last name, your phone number, and your email. After that, you submit the form and our career advisor will get back to you and answer your questions, and also will help you to choose the best option that works best for you. Awesome. Guys, thank you very much for being with us, and let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.